Scorpio, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Well, if I'm going to pull the Nine of Swords, I certainly want it in my hopes, not my reality. All right, Scorpio. You are hoping to let go of stress and anxiety, and you are hoping to let go of information. Okay? So it seems to me, Scorpio, like you learned something or saw something. You learned something that you can't unlearn, and you saw something that you can't unsee. You know, it's like toothpaste. You just can't get it all back in the tube once it's out there. And you're hoping to let go of this. You're hoping not to have this new knowledge affect you in such a stressful and anxious way. What you're fearing is the amount of change that this brings on and the amount of strategy and work that actually has to go into it. So it's almost like you found something out that you didn't want to know and you didn't want to see, and now you fear absolutely having to deal with it. You know that this problem, that this conflict, that this obstacle that you're now presented with is unavoidable. And if you didn't know about it, you could have put it off a little longer. But I don't know if you could have ever gotten rid of it completely, because in the reality, we have the Tower in the inverse, which tells me that now that you know this thing, or saw this thing that you didn't want to know about, you didn't want to hear about, this thing that caused you stress that you're hoping to get out of, the thing that makes you fear all the change that's going to come with it. This tells me that the worst part is over, and the fact that this is on your mind is literally you clearing through the rubble in order to figure out what's left of the foundation to build on, okay? The worst part's over. The knowledge coming in was the worst. Dealing with the aftermath is a lot of work, and it's not going to be easy, but it's not the worst part of the project. And you're defensive. You are defensive as hell. You're tired. You're exhausted. We call this the Wounded Warrior card. I mean, this guy, look, he's got a bandage on his head. He's literally guarding a wall of sticks that he made. And he's so tired, he has to lean on the stick to wait for the next attack. You know? So you are holding on to that last little bit of energy that you have, knowing that, yes, something's coming around the corner, and I'm just going to have to climb uphill and fight my way through it. It's nice to say, I wish I could have put this off a little longer, or I wish I didn't know about this situation. But I do like that in your reality, you're accepting the fact that the bad news is coming, or that the bad news has already come, and the worst of it is over. And now there's a big change and a lot of strategy that needs to be put forward. There's a lot of effort on your part here. It doesn't feel fair. You don't want to put in the effort. And you feel like you're on the losing end of this stick. What this tells me, Scorpio, is that a necessary change came into your life. I'm surprised there's no fives on the board. The fives in the decks are about chaos. And chaos comes into our life not to show us the things that we do want, but to show us the things that we don't want. And then through process of elimination and rebuilding once the chaos is over, that's how we build character and become stronger within ourselves. You're recognizing this catastrophe that came in as just another obstacle you have to get over, and you're too tired. You're exhausted, but you're still willing to fight, and you're still willing to push forward. This isn't the calm before, or this isn't the eye of the storm. This is more like completing a battle. Whether you win or lost, it doesn't matter what the last battle was, but recognizing that the war is still going on and that there is a hell of a lot of more work that you have to put into yourself to get where it is that you want to be. Scorpio, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and good luck with this, because this is a long, slow transition, and it requires you to put time and energy into yourself. And And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do. I'll see you next week.